Make sure to subscribe to our channel, join our Discord, and also follow us on Instagram so you always have the support that you need to really enhance your account and get yourself to the next level. Also, if you stick around until the end of the video, I'm going to show you how you can save a lot of money when you make in-game purchases in The Legend of Mushroom by getting some amazing cashbacks each time you purchase anything. Hello everyone and welcome to another video of the Sky channel. So if you've been working on your artifact enchantments, you'd notice that there's a bunch of new things that's been added. One of them is at the top left, it is the Runestone Essence, and before there was no Runestone Essence, there was that diamond shaped item that gave you a certain amount of experience, but other than that, if you wanted to use anything to upgrade your artifact enchantments, you had to use other artifact enchantments as raw materials to upgrade other artifact enchantments. Now you can actually batch salvage a bunch of artifact enchantments that you do not need, get a bunch of Runestone Essence, and then feel free to use it to upgrade others. So it adds a simple single raw material that you can use to upgrade your artifacts, which is always good. Then there's those two potions that you can see, the green one being the Runestone Restore potion and the red one being the Runestone Block potion. Now I'm going to go into detail about how these potions work, but before that I want to talk about where you can get these potions from. Now you can get them in a bunch of different places, the family shop being one of the key places you can get it. You can see 8,000 of the coins to get the Runestone Block potion. You can also even buy Runestone Essence from here, and if you scroll all the way down, for 15,000 you can actually get a Runestone Restore potion as well. Now it is limited, you can only buy one a week for the Runestone Restore potion, but you can buy the other one each day. And the utility you get from the Runestone Restore potion, in my opinion, is actually much higher, and that's why it is a little bit harder to get as opposed to the Runestone Block. You could also decide to purchase these potions, though I wouldn't recommend doing so because you can get a bunch of them for free. The Runestone Block fairly cheap, you can see it's just a single $1 to get one Runestone Block, a little bit of essence and some diamonds. On the other hand, the Runestone Restore potion is a little bit more expensive, you're talking $10 to get one. You can also get the Runestone Block potion by parking the Sea of Lanterns mount in the parking wars, and that is one of the options for you to get if you're lucky enough. In summary, there are a bunch of different places to get them. The Runestone Blocks are a little bit cheaper to get as opposed to the Runestone Restore potions, but you can get both for free, so hopefully you don't have to spend a lot of money in trying to get them. So how do they really work? Well, as you can see in this particular artifact, I have 4 different sub-affixes already there. Now when I'm upgrading and it's only impacting the main affixes, nothing really happens. It's pretty standard the way everything works. Now when you reach a certain level, like level 3 is one of them, and there's a bunch of different levels where instead of upgrading just the main affix, you're also upgrading a sub-affix. In this case, the way it works is that if you already have 4 different sub-affixes, you're not really going to get a new affix coming in because the maximum is 4, which means that you are guaranteed to upgrade one of these 4 when you level this up from level 3 to level 4. What the sub-affix block does is that it uses one of these potions, the block potions, to make sure that one of these sub-affixes will be completely blocked. And what that means is that you are guaranteed not to upgrade this particular sub-affix, but rather it's going to be one of the other 3, right? So if I use a sub-affix block, let's say I decide to use it on the PAL damage, I am guaranteeing that PAL damage is not going to be upgraded, while the other 3, it is possible that they might get upgraded when I move from level 3 to level 4. When I click confirm, it says that it's going to use one of these block potions to essentially block that sub-affix from upgrading. Let's do confirm for this, and you can see that PAL damage did not get upgraded. Combo damage res was the one that got upgraded. Now let's say I didn't want combo damage res to be upgraded. I would have preferred that, let's say it was basic attack damage res that was upgraded. In this particular case, what I can do is I can use one of the restore potions to essentially bring it back to the previous state, right? So let's use it, and you can see, boom, back to level 3. And now when I decide to level it up again, there's a chance that instead of combo damage res getting upgraded, perhaps it might be boss damage or it might be basic attack damage res that might get upgraded. And if it's basic attack damage res, I'd be happy, otherwise I won't. Now also keep in mind that even though the restore potion got it back to the previous state, I did lose the Runestone Block potion that I used to block PAL damage. That never came back to me. And additionally, the Runestone Essence that I used to level it up has also been used up and didn't come back. So while it is actually a pretty interesting exercise for you to guarantee getting the sub-affixes that you prefer upgraded, it does have a certain cost to it, right? It's not just the fact that you are using these potions that are fairly expensive and they don't come back, you're also wasting your Runestone essences in the process. Now what if there were only 3 sub-affixes that I had available? So when I'm leveling it up from level 3 to level 4, it can actually add or enhance 1 sub-affix. In this case, the restore potion works exactly the same, right? Once you upgrade it, you can go back to the previous state as long as you're willing to waste all of your resources that you used to make that upgrade. But the block works a little differently. It can block one of the sub-affixes that are already there from getting improved, of course. So if I decide, I can just block boss damage from getting improved, or I can decide to make sure that one of these other stats that I don't like, let's say PAL damage, does not come in as a sub-affix on this particular artifact, right? So if I do this, I'm using the block potion to make sure that the 4th sub-affix I get, if I get a 4th sub-affix in this upgrade, is not going to be PAL damage. So of course, as you can see in this case, it's a little bit more complicated. There are so many different options and I can only block one of them. So it's not really ideal as opposed to, you know, if you already have 4, you have a 25% chance of upgrading each of them. But if you block one of them, you have a 33% chance that you're going to increase the one that you want to increase. So in the cases where you only have 3, the block is a little bit less useful, I'll say. And since I still have you here, I want you to know that you can save a lot of money in the Legend of Mushroom and take your account to the next level. The steps are very simple. Just follow the video that I'm linking to the description of this video, or you can click that button that's going to appear at the top part of the screen that'll take you to that video. We're talking 10 to 35% cash back each time you make a purchase in the game. Imagine how far that can take you, or basically save you a lot of money in the long run. If you have any questions, join our Discord and I can guide you through the process personally. A lot of big spenders are taking advantage of this and they are ever grateful, and I hope you join in as well, because not only are you going to save a lot of money, you'll actually be helping our channel as well. Okay, I hope this was helpful for you and I hope that you guys understood how to use these potions. If you have a ton of them, you can guarantee the sub-affixes that you prefer. Now, if you already have a level 20 maxed out artifact enchantment, these potions offer you no value. They cannot change what's already there. They can only change what you get when you upgrade. So you want to use these on an enchantment that ideally has 4 of the sub-affixes that you really need, right? And then you can just keep on trying to upgrade the ones that you need the most by blocking, let's say, the least valuable one that is on that artifact. And if you have enough, you can keep on trying again and again until you actually upgrade the one that you really need. Well, that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please like the video. Please subscribe to our channel. Check out the other content we have. I think there's a lot of content that might be helpful for you. And I hope to see you in the next one. Thank you.